Bharata comes back and Bharata is saying, he's like ballistic on his mom. You did this. You want to die. You die. I'll get you a rope. Hang your Rajju. I'll give you a rope. Hang yourself and die. The lady to whom he gave the boons, she's here. She's repenting. She's asking you to come. You know what Rama responds to this? One sentence political answer. Are you saying these words because you actually believe in what you're saying, or because you just want me to come? Finally, Krishna gives a chance on his bed of arrows. He gives a chance to recite the Vishnu Sahasranama itself. Such a man is lying, is sitting quietly when the daughter-in-law of the house is being stripped.
So what was that also politics?
Welcome back to part 2 of our conversation with Anand. I'm sure you'd have enjoyed the first part. In this episode, we've shifted gears from boardrooms to battlefields, from modern offices to ancient epics. We spoke about political games, emotional intelligence, and the leadership lessons from characters like Vāli, Sri Rama, Vibhishana, Bhishma, and many more epic characters. Please don't miss even a second. There will be an amazing story you will miss if you don't attend. Okay, so it's not mythology, it's strategy, psychology, and timeless human behavior. With this, we can decode it all and see what it means for our everyday lives, not at home, but also at office. Let's dive in. Welcome back, Anand. In our last conversation, if I do a recap, we went all over the place. It was a free flow, casual conversation. We spoke about being street smart versus politics, healthy politics, and that's where we brought in the story of Drona. And you were explaining how Mantara's natural abilities to play politics and how Dasharatha has backfired. So we were there,
We
and
spoke about Drona and Dasharatha.
yes, it's a Drona's was much more detailed and.
It's good. There's more about Drona actually. Very interesting character.
Okay. I think we should have a specific episode on Drona. And I think we should skew this towards politics and epics. I feel.
But by and large, politics and epics are the ones which you can beautifully draw into politics in both office work, home, relationships, everything. You can actually drag it beautifully into this. And that's why the epics exist.
So
The purpose of that is actually figuring out that politics and implementing that into our lives.
Let's take that, because we initially thought we will take the problems, because for this conversation, when I spoke to youngsters of different age and even in different places of organization and things like that, these were the questions where they wanted answers. So I took the approach of asking the questions that people have and how we can relate that to the epics. But I think that is becoming a little inorganic. Let's shift it. It will be lovely to listen to stories from epics and then connect it to what's happening today also, if that is happening. And if we have answers again from the epics as references, how to navigate it.
Can do that.
Yeah, and the last we spoke, we somewhere stopped around Mantara's.
So Mantara. So we discussed about how Mantara was a natural game player.
Yes.
So everything is all life is game theory. So in science, in the scientific approach, we call it game theory, right? And there are mechanisms where there are game theory. So you've probably heard of the prisoner's dilemma and all that stuff, right? In game theory. And the prisoner's dilemma implemented across multiple players, played as a game, and figuring out, do the good guys win? Right? These are experiments. I'll send you a link.
Yeah.
In YouTube by the Veritasium guy. You know the Veritasium guy, right? Amazing, very beautiful talk video. You can listen to that, right?
We can pin that in the description also.
Pin it. It's a very nice reference. But they figured out that it is never, if you're a pure dirty politics player, you will not succeed.
Okay.
So you're not going to succeed.
For the benefit of everyone, can you explain the prisoner's dilemma?
That's going to take...
Long? Okay. Then another episode probably.
Skip
Okay.
that because that will take you in quite a different direction.
Okay.
We can do that, but in a different direction. But the result of that experiment, series of experiments, they've done it very nicely. The result is that you can't be a pure play street smart player, and you can't be a pure intelligence only and no street smarts kind of player, right?
Okay.
No street smart, only intelligent doesn't work very well. Only street smartness,
And
but I won't go deep into any one subject. I won't learn
That
deep.
doesn't-
I'll be shallow. That also doesn't take you far because everybody figures out that this guy has got only this much fuel.
Yeah. Actually,
Stuff illa anta.
this is exactly what is reflecting in all these games like the new one, Traitors, or even the Big Boss. This is entirely putting a people in a room or in a
So
home.
those are all actual game theory implementations. Those are game theory implementations. We may look at it as marketing gimmick and all that, but those are actually...
So these are all actually could be research for some larger organizations.
Yeah, it can be. But if it is stage played and rigged, then it is not a natural gameplay. But if you actually let it happen, then game theory will naturally happen there. Okay.
So what's the takeaway? What's the summary of the...
The takeaway is it doesn't make much. If you want to be successful, it doesn't really help if you are purely on 100% on the intelligence side, or if you're completely aligned on the only street smart, no depth, only shallow, but I'll just manipulate people and get my work done. That also doesn't take you very far. It needs to be a combination of these two. We spoke about, I think, Jaishankar, and
Yes.
we can talk about P.V. Narasimha Rao,
Yes.
who was a polyglot. Polyglot as in he knew some 13, 14 15 languages. A very deep intellectual.
Does he speak? Sorry.
He speaks. He used to speak.
But basically, you know what he's
Actually, even understanding is not easy. Would you understand 15 languages? I can't. But see, we speak about 1991 economic reforms and all that. We say Manmohan Singh. Of course, Manmohan Singh did an amazing job. But he was the finance minister. But the political go ahead to do that kind of stuff was given by P.V. Narasimha Rao. He is a very unfortunately less celebrated prime minister. But now people know with the kind of economic success that we have had, we know that P.V. Narasimha Rao was very instrumental. We were also in a bad situation economically. But to take that kind of a stand and open up our markets and do reform was a very tough political decision. So political decision is very difficult.
Being a leader, you need to be political.
But you also fair. You also need to have strength and boldness.
See, you can play politics only if you're strong.
And you're also intelligent.
Right.
You can play great politics. You can play amazing politics if your subject-wise knowledge, not in one subject, but in multiple subjects, your depth is... So if you're going to be the prime minister, you cannot, or the external affairs minister, or the finance minister, you can't say I am going to know only finance, nothing else. You can't say I am going to be... Anyway.
We're coming back to mantra.
Coming back to, this is that kind of a topic which really each one gets you deep into one, and then you can go very deep into that. But let's come back to Manthara. Manthara is a natural game player.
Okay.
She's very strongly into the street smartness play, but that doesn't mean she's not intelligent. She's got a good level of intelligence also, right? Dasharatha playing politics, he's not a natural player. He's basically that kind. He's not a toxic guy and all that. His intentions are good. He wants to make Rama the king. But then he has played all kinds of politics to try and make it happen. He's become desperate for the results to somehow make Rama the king. Right? We spoke about Harichitta. We spoke about Narachitta.
Yes.
If Harichitta, that is, if Krishna's, in the Bhagavad Gita, if Krishna's mind is not aligned, you don't align with Krishna's mind, and you become desperate for your mind to succeed, it's never going to work. Right? The Harichitta succeeds. The Paramatma's Chitta succeeds.
Okay.
Your job is anybody's job. is to do your job sincerely, and at the end of that time, you submit it. And then say, Ma Phaleshu Kadach. In the results, you don't have any hold. Your job is to make sure that you put your efforts 100% sincerely. Of course, you are going to expect results out of it. Expecting results is not wrong, but becoming desperate for a success, that is where things get. That is what is Ma Phaleshu. In fact, many people misunderstand it Ma Phaleshu Kadachana as saying don't expect result. No, nobody will do anything without expecting a result. No, we want result. You write an exam, you want to pass with flying colors. You want to get positive results, but the moment you become desperate for positive results, that is what Krishna says, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. Right? That is the right way to understand that one, right? Okay. So Mantara, she plays beautiful politics, completely floors Dasharatha's politics. She completely poisons Kaikeyi's mind.
Specifically when Kaikeyi also wanted
Rama to become the king, and she turned her 180 degrees into the reverse gear.
And the intent also, the objective for Mantara was another insult, which she was...
Which triggered her, but those kind of... If there is a toxic person, they will be hunting for insults.
Yes. So
because that insult is an excuse to become toxic.
Yeah.
There are people like that. Let's not, show them under the carpet. There are toxic people. We need to figure out how to deal with toxic people. So not say that everybody is divine, everybody is beautiful, everybody is lovely. No. There are toxic people. There are good people. There are people in between. There are sattvic kind of people. There are rajasic kind of people. There are tamasic kind of people. Unless we understand this and agree to map our mind according to that, we will just keep hoping that, this guy looks like a bad guy, he looks like a very toxic guy, but he may be actually good and divine. No, it's not going to happen. So let's not fool ourselves, right? So that's, anyway, that is one part of it.
So basically, here in Rama Pattabhisheka, it was a politics versus Dasaratha versus Mantara.
It was about Dasharatha's Narachitta not aligning with the Paramatma, his own son, right. Rama. Harichitta is right there. It is not aligned because Rama doesn't want it. You think Rama did not want? Rama wanted to sit on the throne, but somehow Rama was not able to do it. He felt sad. No.
He didn't want to.
Harichitta was not aligned.
At least for that time.
At least
later
for that time.
It happened.
For that time. That's as simple as that. So therefore Mantara's chitta comes into picture.
So connecting to today's world, if I have to become a CEO or a managing director or for anything, till the time comes.
Yeah. Till the time. So interestingly.
So this is like leaving it to free will, right? I don't want to leave it to free will, and hence I wanted to take the destiny in my, I want to take free will in my own way and control the destiny. But you are saying Narachitta is not there, so you will not become a CEO or you will not become a manager.
There is nothing called a complete free will. There is nothing called a complete free will that, that doesn't... Anyway, free will is a much bigger topic.
Yeah.
It's a huge topic.
Why I connected this here is, you said Narachitta was not there and hence Mantara won. Because Narachitta was there.
Did not align with Harichitta.
Because it aligned with
Mantara's Narachitta.
So Dasharatha's failed. So how much ever I tried to be...
If Harichitta is not there, it won't work. As simple as that. Take Bali's example.
Okay.
Bali wanted to take Indra's Padavi.
Okay.
Indra's post. He was qualified for it.
Okay.
He was qualified for it.
Okay.
Bali Chakravarti. He in fact went and fought the Deva Asura Yuddha.
Okay.
And did great.
Okay.
Did awesome work there. And he was then in a position to... He wanted to take over Indra's post and he did that yajna and all that, right?
Okay.
But his time had not come. So the whole concept of the Vamana Avatara, where the three strides being taken and the third stride put on Bali's head was actually an anugraha. It is not a punishment. Just, dude, your time will come. And when you come, he does get in at a later stage the Padavi. Don't hanker after it right now. When the time comes, you will get it.
Okay. What are the other story references where the
Rama
politics-
himself plays very interesting. We spoke about Dasharatha and Manthara.
Yes, yes.
But let's
Don't
say
tell me Sri Rama plays politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vāli Sugriva, is that the scene?
There is another one.
Okay.
Let's it's very interesting.
Okay.
It's the one sentence politic
Wow. Okay.
that Rama does, right?
Mm.
And if you want to know what is healthy politics,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So what happens is Rama is in the forest.
Okay.
Bharata comes back,
Hmm.
and Bharata is saying he's like ballistic on his mom.
Mm.
So much so that he's so caustic
Hmm.
to his mother Kaikeyi, saying, "You did this.
Hmm.
You want to die. You die.
The son is telling.
You want a rope. I'll get you a rope to hang your Rajju.
Mm.
I'll give you a rope to hang yourself and die."
Mm.
This is the amount of caustic stuff that Bharata is speaking to his mother.
Mm.
And she also repents that what is the kind of stuff that I have done,
Mm.
that Dasharatha is also dead because of me.
Mm.
And together all of them come
Mm.
to try and convince Rama to come back to the kingdom and take over the kingdom.
Right.
Huh?
Mm.
And the whole, including KK also comes along
Okay.
to request Rama to come back and say, I did a wrong thing.
Mm.
Please come back and take the kingdom,
Okay. Okay.
become the king.
Mm.
And a retinue, bunch of people come along with him.
Mm.
One of them who comes
Mm.
is Jabali.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Who's he?
He is one of the important gurus
Oh, okay.
in the kingdom.
Mm.
Right? And Jabali's story itself is very interesting.
Another political story?
No.
Okay.
It is a social story,
Okay.
but it's extremely interesting. Jabali, very interesting story. But that will come back later.
Okay.
So the Jabali comes there.
Mm.
Now everybody tries to convince Rama. Rama says, no.
Mm.
Look, something very simple. Bharata, Dasharatha was our father.
Mm.
He gave 2 boons to Kaikeyi.
Right.
That is his word. Those were his words. As sons, it is your duty to make sure that you become king, because that was one of the boons he gave.
Mm. Mm.
So you follow that.
Mm.
Make sure that you are king. At least you do the kingdom.
Mm.
You make sure you are there.
Mm.
It is my duty. Second boon was Rama should go to the forest. I am doing my duty.
Mm.
Make sure dad's vows are not broken.
Right.
As simple as that. Don't complicate things. This is what Rama is telling Bharata.
Okay.
Simple. Don't break dad's vows. Dad's words is something that we are supposed to honor, is what Rama is saying.
Mm.
What Jabali says is,
Mm.
what Dasharatha are you talking about? The man is dead.
Mm.
The man himself is dead.
Okay.
What vows are you talking about?
Mm.
If the
Makes sense. Makes sense.
What vows are you talking about? The lady to whom he gave the boons, she's here.
And she's repenting.
She's repenting. She's asking you to come.
Mm.
What vows are you talking about? The man is gone. You know what Rama responds to this? One sentence political answer.
Okay.
Rama says, Are you saying these words because you actually believe in what you are saying, or because you just want me to come?
Mm-hmm.
Just a one sentence thinker that he throws back at Jabali. Only one sentence. Immediately Jabali understands what he has done, because the implication of that sentence is, if Jabali says, I actually believe in what I am saying, it will mean that there is no life after death.
Right.
Hmm?
Right.
That Dasharatha dead is like a machine dying, and then there is no soul which exists after death.
Mm.
If that is your belief,
Mm.
you can say something like this: man is dead. You don't have to honor his vows.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to honor his words. That you can say, provided that man is dead and there is no existence to him after death, after the body is gone, there is no soul. If that is what you believe, then you can say something like this. But if you say you believe in something like that, then why did Jabali is the one who sat and did Pindodaka Kriya for Dasharatha.
Why did you even do that?
Why did you do that? Rama doesn't even use these as the moment he asks this one single question, do you believe in what you are saying? That question he asks, immediately Jawale says, Nana astiko ham. I am not an astika.
Mm-hmm.
And then he withdraws. I can't help it, Rama, because I love you so much. I can't see you suffering in the forest. I want you to come back. That is why I am saying this. Okay. Look at how beautifully it's a single sentence politic.
Interesting.
One sentence, back off.
What is this Vāli Sugriva? Why? How can we expect Sri Rama to play that politics there?
See, this concept of it's Sri Rama and it is Krishna. I'm going to draw this Vāli Sugriva is not a single episode. It's not. It spreads across Rama and Krishna, Mahabharata also, right? Who is Vāli? Vāli is Indra.
Okay.
Vāli in his original form, Vāli is Indra avatar.
Okay.
Now, Vāli, he's taken. He's a powerful leader in that area. He's also done some pretty strange, stupid things. Between those two people, between Vāli and Ravana, these are some of the strongest guys in the area then. South India and Lanka.
Sri Lanka, yes.
Right? So these are two super strong guys. Typically, super strong guys don't mess with each other. Right?
That's a gentleman agreement or gentleman agreement.
It's a highly ungentleman agreement. Ungentlemanly agreement or whatever that word is. It's a rowdy agreement basically. But that's what has happened, right? Because they're afraid of each other, so they're keeping off. Those who are there, whom they are not afraid of, they will go and bash up.
Yes.
Those they are afraid of, they will respect. Yeah, this is the kind of agreement, right?
Yeah. Actually, this is also very, very interesting.
Yeah. You don't mess with my kingdom, I will not mess with yours.
This is also a normal world.
Yeah.
We don't mess with people who are stronger than us.
Don't.
We only try to do slyly put into all these things, slide into things. But then if they're weaker than us, we just go completely mess them.
Correct. That's economics. You can't help it. That's how economics works. Anyway.
Yeah. So, Vāli Sugriva, you said he was Indra.
So, the agreement is you don't mess with my kingdom. I will not mess with yours.
Right.
Your partner can be my partner and my partner can be yours. These are the kind of agreements that they have.
Okay. Interesting.
Very weird agreements. And they have this kind of stuff.
Which is the text that explains all these things?
Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana.
In detail?
Yeah.
Okay, the agreement between Vāli and...
Yeah, they have all this.
Okay.
Sugriva is also not a very white character. It's a grey shade. After Rama gets rid of Vāli for Sugriva, he sits on he sits comfortably, forgetting all the promise that he helped Rama to get across to Lanka until Hanumanta does something about it. He's sitting without fulfilling his promise. There are all the the thing about this thing is nobody is a black or white character. They're all shades of grey, and that's what is celebrated. Right? So Indra, who's in the form of Vāli, he's a strong man, but then he's not an ordinary guy. In all the devatas, Indra is a devata. They are not ordinary people, right? So the moment there is someone like Rama coming and asking, supporting Sugriva, Indra kind of people understand that, and they are the kind of people who will immediately step back. He'll just fall at his feet. Rama doesn't want that. That's not the intention that Rama is looking at.
Okay.
That's not the result that Rama is looking for. Yeah. And then there are a bunch of other very interesting things. Let's not get into all that, but there are very interesting reasons that Rama himself explains to Vāli why he shot him from behind a tree.
Okay. What is that?
That, between, those are technical reasons. Technical reason includes that, when it comes to hunting, when it comes to a fight, it is between man and man, between man and a monkey, it is okay to fire from behind. It is equivalent to hunting.
Wow.
But this is a technical reason. The real reason is that, if he comes just in front of him and then, takes on, that guy will just surrender, which is not the result that Rama is looking for.
Okay.
Okay. So those are some more detailed intricacies in Valmiki Ramayana. And Rama also says, look, I have shot you. You are still not dead. You want to live? I will make you live. You want to live? I'll make you live. You know what Vāli says? Nothing more important to me than getting death at the hands of the Paramatman. I want to die. This is the best death that I can ask for in Valmiki Ramayana.
Amazing. People interpret it differently for their conveniences.
This is there in Valmiki Ramayana. You want to live?
Yeah.
I'll make you comfortably live, get back everything you want. Shall I do it? No. Absolutely no. Now, the interesting story starts now. Now, this is over. Now comes Mahabharata.
Yeah.
Okay. Where here Vāli was, doing this and Rama shot him and closed his life. In the same Indra comes back as Arjuna. To the extent that Rama becomes his charioteer.
Yes.
And the entire Bhagavad Gita is given to him.
To Vāli. Meaning
Indra.
So it's Vāli equal Arjuna equals Indra.
So the Uddhara Marga, the path to progress, we don't look at it as, one Janma, one kind of life, and one life, I did this, do X, you will get Y. We are not that kind of a system at all on this land. Right? We span across multiple births. In fact, none of us die. There is nothing called death in the Indian spiritual system. There is nothing called death. Who dies?
The body.
The body dies. The body is not you.
Yeah.
The body is just not you.
So is being good and straightforward the wrong thing, or is it a weakness?
Oh, no. Oh, it's actually a very beautiful thing. It's a strength, being straightforward.
But I keep losing, no? I don't make money. I don't get promotions. I'm not appreciated because I'm straightforward, to the point. I don't know how to butter it up. I'm not street smart, let's say.
Let's put it this way, right? You find the right kind of boss to work with, and you find the right kind of organization to be in. It may not always happen on day one.
Yeah.
You may have to jump across 3-4 organizations to find that. At the point where you find the right mentor and right kind of boss, the right kind of organization which is meaningful.
Unfortunately, even if I find so, those mentors might move on. But I'm always in the same place. Being straightforward becomes sometimes my own villain.
That's true. But in the bigger scheme of things, it always pays. Because that is something that, see, at the end of the day, if you are a person who is straightforward, if you are not that kind of a toxic person, if you are not that kind of a person who is comfortable playing nasty politics and things like that.
Even basic politics.
Basic politics.
Even if I don't know to,
it's okay.
Brag myself. I've done a great job.
Yeah.
I don't know to send it all. I just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
And somebody takes
Everybody has a place in the world. Let's be clear about it. Everybody has a beautiful place in the world. They'll settle into that natural rhythm. You don't have to walk out of your skin and become somebody else. You be what you naturally are. The moment you do something which is not you.
You're basically asking me to accept myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the references similar to my question from epics?
Krishna's suggestion that you do your job is not really a Varna story. It's not, Brahmana must do this, a Vaishya must do this. Only, no. That is a Jati wala story. No, keep Jati away.
Okay.
Varna, Krishna is not talking about Jati in the Bhagavad Gita. He's talking about Varna. Varna is what is your nature.
Yes.
if your nature is to be in a certain way, you do that. So according to you do work according to that swabhava, right?
The larger question.
It's got nothing to do with got nothing to do with Shudra, Brahmana, Vaishya. If your natural inclination is to do business, you will naturally do business. Right?
The larger question in today's world actually becomes is, how do I know what's my varna? Because today
You will know, because that's how you will be. Like you're asking this question, I'm not political. I'm uncomfortable being political and playing games and manipulating others and twisting and turning facts, stealing somebody else's credit. I don't feel like doing all this. There are lots of people like this and they're doing well.
Well, in the sense, how do you define the well? Sleeping peacefully well, or
not every organization. You yourself, as I know your history, I know that you have had wonderful bosses there whom you respect.
Yes.
Yeah, right. And then there were you enjoyed working in office.
But actually, I would say, like it helped Drona, it is only when there was a trigger, whenever all the time I worked with amazing, fantastic people, I was comfortable. I was a very, very in a safe, fun, happy place.
Yeah.
But then it was not actually, it didn't bring out my skills. I didn't know me till I was triggered with something else.
Which is a part of the discovery process, no? Which is why in fact, see, Drona we spoke about Drona. He's gone through a lot of mess until he's finally released. That I'll come to in a different story. But that going in the wrong direction is a part of an important learning. And then, at least in your case, I don't think it's a wrong direction. So there's been a lot of learning, even in a positive direction.
Yes.
But then some people actually end up in the wrong direction and then they reverse and they come here. But that fact that they went there is not a waste of time.
It's a learning.
No, in fact, success is a bad teacher. Failure is an amazing teacher. I mean, knowing what to do is less important than knowing a lot of things what not to do. That's a much bigger teacher. Failure teaches us a beautiful friend. It's just that we don't like it when it happens.
Yes.
But
you were
then
drawing examples from Vibhishna.
And
Kai.
So we were talking about straightforwardness, right? It pays off well. So one of the best examples for straightforwardness, Vibhishana. So he's in the political system of Lanka.
Yes.
And then he's in Ravana's court. He's a very powerful king. And as far as he's concerned, there is some Vanara Sainya, there is some monkey troop. And there is some guy called Rama who is leading that monkey troop. It's a poor bet, probability wise.
Correct.
To take a bet and say, I don't want this powerful guy Ravana, to hell with him, I will take a bet on Rama. It's just a poor bet.
Yes.
Takes it. Because naturally, his natural swabhava is not to stick around with Ravana. Whereas Kumbhakarna is not like that. And there's a bunch of other people who are not like that. They stick with Ravana. Drona himself, Drona, Bhishma are not in a position to get out of the Kaurava stronghold. Even to the extent that even when Draupadi Vastra Apaharana happens, happens, these guys are sitting mum. Who somebody as amazing and as evolved as Bhishma, who finally Krishna gives a chance on his bed of arrows, he gives a chance to recite the Vishnu Sahasranama itself. Such a man is lying, is sitting quietly when the daughter-in-law of the house is being stripped.
So what was that also politics?
Yeah, because if you look at it, in our mindset, what happens is we spoke about fear, we spoke about revenge, we spoke about safety and things like that. Many things that drive the wrong kind of activity. Let's not use the word politics. It's the way we play the game. Life is a game, right? So the way we play the game, sometimes fear or hesitation to walk on the path of Dharma. We all do this. If there is something wrong happening in office, we sit quiet.
So why did they keep
It
quiet?
happens.
Why did they keep quiet?
Because they are part of that kingdom is so important to them. And then that particular day's social norms is saying the guy who won the woman, she is the asset of that guy who won the woman. That kind of social norms also existed. So those were certain things that, see, when you don't want to take action, you find excuses. Vidura stood in that sabha, in that in that gathering, openly said this is wrong. Nobody else said.
Okay.
Vidura was one guy who stood up and said this is absolutely wrong.
So what happened to Vidura later?
He is humiliated. Continually, first of all, he is humiliated.
Same fear, no?
He's
Like,
humiliated even for he doesn't care.
so the
So
same,
he is the guy who is able to.
same situation. Now if a
But
person...
Vidura, one second. But what was the advantage? He was humiliated. He got, chastised even much more by Duryodhana because the whole court is run by Duryodhana and his gang.
Yeah.
Correct? Shakuni and others. He is ready to put up with all that mess. Anyway, I'm in a mess. I don't care. I don't fear these guys. What was the result? When Krishna comes later on for a Sandhana, Krishna Sandhana, when he comes there, before the war, he's trying to avoid the war. At the end of the Sandhana, Duryodhana says, let's go have lunch. Let's go have lunch. Remember, Krishna and Duryodhana are Kannadal big rontevala. Big ron. Like, his Krishna's son, Samba, is married to Duryodhana's daughter, Dushala.
They're in-laws.
They're in-laws to each other.
Yes.
Krishna, none of those things matter to Krishna. He is not worried about all that. You know what Krishna says? Look, if I need to eat in somebody's house, either I must be desperate for food or the guy who's calling me really loves me. In this case, neither of them is true. I'm not coming to your place. Open, he just thrashes with words. And then Bhishma, Drona, nobody's house. He goes straight to Vidura's house. Did Vidura win? No, not in the court.
But in the larger scheme of things.
The larger scheme of the things is the one which matters. It's not your stupid office. It's not the stupid office at all. We have a larger purpose in life. When we forget that, that's when we screw ourselves up.
Interesting. Yeah. About Gandhari's...
Gandhari is another amazing woman. She's super dharmic.
Okay.
Duryodhana's mother. Every day of the war took place for 18 days.
Right. Yes.
Every day that Duryodhana stepped out, he died on the last day. Because he was alive for all the 18 days. Every day that Duryodhana would step out to go fight the war, he would come and seek the blessings, Ashirvada of Gandhari. She would say, let Dharma win. That's the blessing. She never said, Yashasvi Bhava. Never said, be successful. Never said it even one day of all the 18 days.
Okay.
Let Dharma win.
Okay. Yeah.
That's her blessing. Basically, she knows. In fact, after the war, all of them are dead. All that 100 Kauravas are dead. Krishna, smart guy, he brings all the Pandavas and makes them stand in front of Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. Face the music. You killed all their sons. Khiladi. You know what Gandhari says? Bhima, I heard that you killed all my sons. You could have at least allowed one guy to survive, right? You could have so that in this old age, at least one fellow will take care of us. So Bhima says, Mata, I can't help. All of them are adharmic, nalayak fellows. I can't help it. I had to kill them. She says, okay. Fine, I can't help it. He also understands. This is out of emotions he spoke. But she said, okay, that is all right. But I heard that for Dushasana, you ripped open his chest and drank his blood. Did you do that? Isn't that Rakshasic to do that kind of stuff? So Bhima says, Mata, this is not what I did. Yes, I did rip open his chest. Yes, I took his blood in my hands. And then I took it to my lips. I did not drink it.
Mm.
This act
Mm.
of that kind of a ghora, atrocious thing that I do in the war field is a war psychology. The entire army which was watching this got completely psyched out because of this. This is a well-established war technique.
Amazing. Okay.
He says this. This is there in the Mahabharata. The woman
Mm.
who's a mother, who's lost her 100 sons, says, then you're okay. Then what you did is right. Is something she says, it's not possible for ordinary person to do this. Unless she's like super dharmic and has a sense of what is right and what is wrong. Yeah. So straightforwardness comes in so many varieties and so many flavors. Vidura, we spoke about Vidura, Gandhari, and Kumbhak, so Vibhishna and all these guys.
Mm.
Amazing stuff.
Mm.
So politics, the word politics is actually a placeholder for the game that we play. Are we playing the right game in a dharmic way, which aligns with Harichitta and not in a selfish, egoistic way?
Mm.
There is a game for it, and the bigger game to win is always a Harichitta alignment story. Because the game that you're playing is not to win in office.
This is the beauty of these free flow conversations. Sorry to cut you in between, but then this is the beauty of free flow. We started it very corporate-ish. We started it from a coding level, and the way we moved in this conversation, we've taken references and we've skewed it from the side of from the politics played, or everything that's played from the epics and what we can learn. Actually, it has become more a philosophical discussion, because you're saying, okay, if you didn't become a CEO, there is a reason for it.
It's okay. The bigger scheme of things.
I'm sure.
When you are supposed to be the CEO, someone like Bali Chakravarti wanted the Indra Padavi, which is the CEO of all the gods.
Yes, yes.
Right? But all the gods is still only an organization. There is a Paramatman sitting on top. The gods are the small g gods, right? It's not the capital G god. The gods is still a CEO organization, right? So you want to be a CEO, you will get your time and you are qualified for it. You're an amazing guy. But when your time comes, I will make sure that you sit there.
So it's not the human CEO you wish to become, or
human CEO or God CEO, CEO of the gods. Whatever CEO you want to become, it is still only a material post. But that is not the post, that is not your Atma Uddhara. That is still a temporary position. No, after even become Indra, at one point even Indra has to go towards moksha. He has to move. He is not going. Even that Indra Padavi is not a permanent thing. We believe in cycles, no?
Yeah.
The guy who is Indra today is not going to be a permanent Indra. It is just a post. He is also going to get out, just like our CEOs get out, and some other CEO comes. This Indra goes, another Indra will come.
yes, yes.
It's just a post.
See, I kind of a wrapping moment of this conversation. For a fresher, this would look very philosophical.
I know.
Not sure if they would even relate to this conversation. Maybe at this juncture of our career and life,
Yeah.
I connect, and probably a lot of people in our age group might relate to it. It doesn't make sense chasing things if you're really not wanting that, or just for the sake of the positions or money or the power, influence. It is not worth it. Or even if you chase, it's not going to happen. It is more like leaving it to it, and it's more like self-acceptance. It's more philosophical, even in handling the day-to-day politics. But don't you think it is not that easy to digest what you said?
That is why the Gita exists, no? And it is there for such a long time. The reason that Krishna himself had to come and explain the Gita and nobody else did is that it is difficult, it is not easy to implement. But then if you implement it right, and there are many people who do it, if you implement it right, then you got a beautiful life. More than a career. A career can be beautiful, but life being beautiful is more important.
Very profound, yes.
And any karma that we do, even if you go to regular office, right? Look, this is the job that has landed in my lap. It's not because of my advanced calculation. I will go, I will join Google, I will join Amazon, I will join this. You can plan as much as you want. It's not necessarily going to happen.
Mm.
Right? If it happens, or wherever you are, the job that you do, you be sincere to it, put your 100%. And in the Gita, all the different types of yogas that you talk about, Jnana Yoga, Karma, and different kinds of yoga, all these yogas should come into Karma Kaushalam. Eventually, in that you basically do your job as a offering to, as a duty.
So, as a data analyst, the person
Yeah.
should see data as
Yeah.
the
Visualize the beauty of data, and that beauty of data in the Vibhuti Yoga, in the 10th chapter that Krishna talks about, I am this in this. I am, the Chandra among the stars, among the celestial bodies. I am, Indra among all the devatas and things like that, right? So, in data, you see the beauty of God in that. Right?
So,
So,
just focus on that work, and whatever will happen, will happen.
you will naturally flow,
But the effort to be the best in what you do is what?
which is again your effort. There's nothing to stop you from that. Please put that effort, but
It's
don't be desperate for the results. Desperation, expecting results is not a mistake at all.
A promotion or a salary hike?
Expect it, ask for it, nothing wrong. You ask, but being desperate for it is where the problem starts.
If you're not comfortable, move on.
And find the right place.
And it might take 1 jump, 10 jumps, depends.
If you are working in a toxic place, you are not married to it, move out. Definitely.
Interesting. Anything else you would like to share?
No, nothing specific.
Wonderful.
Came out as a wonderful conversation, at least for me.
It is definitely. I'm sure our editing team will also have fun figuring out where this direction of this conversation is
how to
going,
tag it.
for sure. And I'm sure
Went all over the place, like you said.
our audience also will have the same. What are they finally trying to
What are they trying to say?
think? But who would have enjoyed certain nuggets would definitely be.
Yeah.
It will remain with them. Certain nuggets, like when you quoted Ramayana Mahabharata, the characters in this amazing was from Drona to Gandhari. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. I think like all our episode, this is also an explorative episode. And then when we know what is working in the conversation, then we fine tune it and have a deeper conversation. Probably we should discuss more on just the Gandhari as a subject.
Why not?
How that will relate to today's women.
Yeah.
Dhritarashtra. Every character is a story and is a reference. And that's why these epics are there. How do I draw lines?
They exist for that.
Yeah. So probably we can take one character, dissect, understand, debate, and then finally understand how I'm going to use that in my practical life to live a happy, peaceful life.
Correct. Can do that.
I'm sure we can meet again, have many more.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
It's been wonderful.
And thank you for letting us go
all over the place.
All over the place.
I think we should call this conversation all over the place.
All over the place. Yeah, I know.
But it is definitely beautiful. It is. Work politics is something which we cannot avoid, but it is nothing to be feared also.
Not at all. Not at all. It's just, like I said, it's a tool. It can be used for positive purposes, highly positive purposes. In fact, the job of a leader is to play the right politics.
Yes.
And play the game right.
Thank you so much, Anand. Thanks for
My
being
pleasure.
here.
Absolutely.
And this conversation, let's see where this takes us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And that's a wrap for today's The Life Grids conversation. So yes, please, we really need you to press the like button, subscribe button and the share button. It really means a lot for us. We enjoy doing this. We are really happy doing all these things, but please comment how this episode was and what we can improvise. We definitely wanted to do better with every episode. So yeah, there are fun bloopers and behind the scenes on the Instagram. So visit us there too. See you soon with another free flow casual conversation with a lot of good insights. Till then, Take care. Let's explore every moment of life.